This was actually breaking news. This is the update as of now, but I had gotten breaking news from the news agency. I'll share that with you. The question we got to ask now is whether or not this is a recession or a depression. And there's some information I'll disseminate to support that, and some information that I've given you before if you've ever seen any of my past videos. So if you want to get as much food as you want, go ahead. Because the more food that you have in your stores, that will cushion any inflation prices that we could see in markets across the board here in the U.S.
This could end up being one of the worst economic crashes we have ever seen. It's so important to stress that this current crisis is not the cause. It is merely the catalyst. I think Morgan Stanley touched on this beautifully when he said currently the market is positioned to collapse at any moment. We could see a recession much sooner than any of these experts anticipate. I wanted to go over what's happening at the Port of Los Angeles, and because I think it's significant for the entire country, there are some developments taking place right there, and it gives us a little inside look into how serious this supply chain disruption really is. This matters. There's a whole list of goods that are no longer going to be entering this country. The supply shock alone is something that I have never would have conceived of. Now, he also continued that this is a human health concern number one, and we need all hands on deck to get our people well and back to productive lives. But we're going to have to find equilibrium in the industry and play catch up and then even out before we reach our traditional peak season. Now, it was not just LA. We also see that the port in Baltimore has reduced its workday by 75 minutes effective Monday. The Georgia Port Authority, they also said that their imports that they have at two of their ports could fall by 40% in March and April. Now, the American...
Okay, so there's strong evidence and strong reporting that this is going to be a big recession. So I'm not going to use the D word, the depression, because I've never been there. But we're definitely going to see something we've never seen in our lifetimes. So be prepared. Definitely have to change your behaviors. Kind of start somewhere. So this is a great piece of scripture that someone sent me, and I appreciate that. It looks like Austin Shiloh. But keep on alert at all times, praying that you may have strength to escape all these things that are about to take place, and to stand before the Son of Man. Luke 21:36. You will not be afraid of terror by night, or of the arrow that flies by day, of the pestilence that stalks in darkness, or the destruction that lays waste at noon. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not approach you. You will only look on with your eyes and see the recompense of the wicked. For you have made the Lord my refuge, even the Most High, your dwelling place. No evil will befall you, nor will any plague come near your tent.